Today on Philadelphia Media Production Tips, I'm going to show you the difference between mixing and mastering. Now, the first thing you want to know about mixing and mastering is that they are usually two separate jobs done by two separate people. But realistically, you and I both know that if I just produced a song or I just recorded and mixed the song in my basement or in my bedroom, that I'm not really trying to pay money for someone to master my song. So what I'm going to do is show you one of the plugins that I first learned on how to master an actual song. So check it out. So as you can see, I opened up a session that already has a mixed down song in it already. It's fully mixed and it's pretty neutral. And as you can see, it's probably down below -6 dB when I exported it. And the reason I did that was because it creates more dynamic range. And dynamic range is the space that's in between the wave and the ceiling or the wall of the wave. So what I'm going to choose to use, which is a pretty basic plugin for mastering that I like to use, is iZotope Ozone. And I have Ozone 4. Now as you can see, which a lot of you maybe can relate to this, I'm just going to hit the demo version and use that. Now I'm going to start with some presets and go through, but let's first bypass this and listen to what the song sounds like just without it. No, I love you, put nothing above you, kiss, touching and hug you, that's how I want you. Other dudes can't treat you like this, so blow out your candles on your birthday wish. So what I'm going to do now is take the bypass off and I'm going to click a preset. And one of the presets that I normally like to use is maybe a CD master. Okay. Now I'm going to bypass it again just so you know that that's selected. I'm going to bypass it and then I'm going to change it in the middle of while it's playing. And I'm not going to turn any volumes up or down. I just want to show you and demonstrate the difference of what it's doing. No, I love you, put nothing above you, kiss, touching and hug you, that's how I want you. Other dudes can't treat you like this, so blow out your candles on your birthday wish. Excuse me, miss, you want to pursue some real talk. You are the one I can't lose, can't sleep without you, think without you. When you're not there, can't breathe without you. Wake up in the morning, can't eat without you. So as you can see, it's adding a whole nother dynamic to the song. It's actually brightening it up and making it stand out a little bit. Now you want to remember, mastering is a lot different than mixing because mastering comes after you mix and make everything neutral. So now if you want to get more detailed, you can go into these and change some of them. Like this is a basic compressor, which is pretty standard on a lot of mastering plugins. You usually have your EQ, your reverb, and you will have a compressor. So you pretty much want to just mess with these and you want to be careful. The only thing I don't like about using Ozone sometimes is that it tends to overcompress some of the bass. So as far as mastering is concerned, that's what I would recommend if you're just starting out. Now if you like this tip and found it helpful, remember, please subscribe and comment on our channel. Also, if you want to hear the finished product of this song, click on the link in the description and it will take you right to it. See you next week.
Turn it up, let's get the level set. EQ the vocals, then compress it. Reverb, now double it up. And then we chop, don't screw it up. Turn it up, keep the bass in the room. If you got auto-tune, you can use that too. Echo, now double it up. Then we chop, don't screw it up.